All right, guys, back here on the Fox 5 Live Zone. Well, the countdown is on, and in just 4 days, President Biden will leave office. Last night, he addressed the nation from the Oval Office. A part of his discussion, his legacy. Fox's Janae Addison with more.
Let me know in my heart, when my days are through, America, America, I gave my best to you.
President Joe Biden is set to close the last chapter of his storied political career after 5 decades in public service. His career spans 4 years as commander-in-chief, 8 years as vice president, and many more as serving his home state of Delaware in the U.S. Senate.
It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president.
But as Biden's time in elected office comes to an end, the question of his legacy remains. During his tenure, Biden came into office overseeing the end of a pandemic and passing landmark bipartisan legislation.
But time and again, Democrats and Republicans came together to defend a stronger and safer Europe. It came together to pass once-in-a-generation infrastructure law, building bridges connecting our nation and our people.
Biden's presidency was also met with challenges. In recent years, he struggled with low approval ratings and soaring inflation. Then came concerns about his old age, forcing him out of a re-election bid.
The 2024 election will be read, at least for a while, as a rejection of the Biden legacy. A lot of the frustration with him grew because there were many Americans, including people who liked him, who felt either that he had made an implicit promise the last time to be a transitional president, or that he was just getting old, and there was nothing he could do about getting old.
For some historians, when it comes to Biden cementing his legacy, only time will tell.
There's a question of how people remember it in the short term and how they'll think about it in the long term. We just had the funeral of Jimmy Carter, which was very, very moving. And I think over time, you've seen historians and Americans reevaluate his presidency. I think in Biden's case, achievements like the infrastructure bill and the climate investments and the tech investments will loom larger.
It's always interesting to think about a president and then look back at his legacy. In this case, we're talking about President Biden. Last night, in essence, he addressed the nation for the last time, and a part of that speech was all about his legacy, Janae.
Yeah, he talked a lot about his career, his 50 years in service. And one thing that he spoke about, he said, it will take time to build the impact of his administration. And I think that really speaks to what we're hearing from experts, right, in terms of future generations will really be the one to determine how it's perceived.
No, they say history truly matters. This is yet again, it's proof in the pudding. Great reporting. Janae Addison joining us right here on the Live Zone.